Dear audience, I welcome you on my Unnati Coaching YouTube channel. Today in this video, you will be taught chapter 7 in moment in standard 9th. The name of the chapter is The Last Leaf. So in this chapter you will understand mostly the chapter and you will know how fast, quickly I can read this chapter. In short, reading this chapter fast is not important, but the most important is reading with quickness. That means reading with understanding and just when you read any kind of sentence, you know how it is read, how the words are pronounced. Before reading any sentence, we can know the situation of starting to read perfectly. And first of all, while reading any kind of sentence, while reading the comprehension of the sentences, our mind starts thinking, our brains begin pondering. Pondering means thinking deeply. So, in this whole video, you will listen to me everything in English, not in Hindi or Gujarati. So, here I will read this lesson very carefully, and the hardest vocabularies, the most difficult and the toughest vocabularies have been noted. Here you can see underlined words. First of all, in these underlined words, I can say to you the meanings of such words in simple English. You will know these hard words, simple meaning, so they are similar words. I will tell you other words in simple way of these hard words. So here I am starting to read. It is autumn, the wind is blowing hard and it is raining heavily. All the leaves on an ivy creeper have fallen except one. Why doesn't the last leaf fall? Sue and Johnsy, two young artists, shared a small flat. The flat was on the third story of an old house. Story means floor. Johnsy felt very seriously ill in November. She had pneumonia. Pneumonia is the name of fever. She had pneumonia. She would lie in her bed without moving, just gazing. Gazing means looking steadily. Gazing means looking steadily out of the window. Sue, her friend, became very worried. She sent for the doctor. Although means though. Although means though. In spite of despite. He came every day. There was no change in the Johnsy's condition. One day the doctor took Sue aside and asked her, "Is anything worrying, Johnsy?" "No," replied Sue. "But why do you ask?" The doctor said, "Johnsy, it seems." Seems means looks, appears. Seems means looks or appears. Has made up her mind. Made up her mind, that means decided. Made up her mind, that means decided that she is not going to get well. Get well means to be healthy or get recovery. If she doesn't want to live, medicines will not help her. She tried her best to make Johnsy take an interest in things around her. She talked about clothes and fashions, but Johnsy did not respond. Response means reply. Johnsy continued to lie still. Still means stable. On her bed, she brought her drawing board into Johnsy's room and started painting to take Johnsy's mind off. Off means away, far. Her illness. She whistled while working. Suddenly she heard Johnsy whisper something. Whisper means speak secretly. She quickly rushed to the bed and heard Johnsy counting backwards. Counting backwards, she was looking out of the window and was saying 12. After some time, she whispered 11, then 10, then 9, 8, 7. She anxiously looked out of the window. Anxiously means worriedly. She saw an old ivy creeper climbing halfway the brick wall opposite the window. In the strong wind outside, the creeper was shedding its leaves. Shedding, that means falling down quickly. Shedding means fall suddenly. What is it? What is it, dear? She asked. 6, whispered Johnsy. They are falling faster now. 3 days ago, there were almost 100 leaves. There are only 5 left now. It is autumn. Autumn is the name of the season, said Sue, and the leaves will fall. When the last leaf falls, I will die, said Johnsy with finality. Finality means with final decision. I have known this for the last 3 days. Oh, that's nonsense, replied Sue. What have old ivy leaves to do with your getting well? The doctor is confident that you will get better. Johnsy did not say anything. She went and brought her a bowl of soup. I don't want any soup, said Johnsy. I am not hungry. Now there are only 4 leaves left. I want to see the last one fall before it gets dark. Gets dark means it becomes night. Then I will sleep forever. She sat on Johnsy's bed, kissed her, and said, You are not going to die. You are not going to die. I can't draw the curtain. Here, draw means pull, drag. I can't draw the curtain for I need the light. I want to finish the painting and get some money for us. Please, my dear. Please, my dear friend. She begged. Begged means requested, appealed. Johnsy promised not to look out of the window while I paint. All right, said Johnsy, finish your painting soon. Soon means quickly, for I want to see the last leaf fall. I am tired of waiting. I have to die. So let me go away. Peacefully. Peacefully means silently, quietly, calmly. Like one of those poor, tired leaves. Try to sleep, said Sue. I have to paint an old miner. Miner means a person. A person who works in a mine, coal mine. So he is called miner. I will call Behraman up to be my model. She rushed down. Behraman lived on the ground floor. He was a 60-year-old painter. His lifelong dream was to paint a masterpiece, but that had remained a dream. She poured out her worries to a Behraman. Poured out means described her. She told him now Johnsy was convinced. Make somebody realize that is convinced that she would die when the last leaf fell. Is she stupid? Is she stupid? Asked Behraman. How can she be so foolish? Foolish means stupid. Idiot. She is running a high temperature. Complains you. She refuses to eat or drink, and that worries me a lot. Refuses means say no. Deny. I will come with you and see Johnsy, Behraman said. They tiptoed into the room. Tiptoed means walked away like a cat. Walked away secretly. Johnsy was sleeping. She drew the curtains together and they went to the next room. She peeped out. Peeped out means looked out. She peeped out through the window. There was only one leaf on the creeper. It was raining heavily and icy cold. Icy cold means very cold, like ice. Icy cold was wind was blowing. It seemed means looked, as I told you in the first page. As though means as if, like the leaf would fall any time now. Behraman did not say a word. He went back to his room. Johnsy woke up next morning in a feeble voice. Feeble means weak voice. Feeble means weak or angular. She asked Sue to draw the curtains. She was nervous. She drew back the curtains very reluctantly. Reluctantly means sadly, unhappily. Oh, she exclaimed. Exclaimed means when somebody said or spoke suddenly, that is exclaimed. She exclaimed as she looked at the vine creeper. Vine creeper look, that is still. Here still means not stable. In the first page I told you the meaning of still means stable. Here still means not yet. Okay, so still you understand, there is still one leaf on the creeper. It looks quite green and healthy. Quite means already. In spite of means though, although, in spite of, despite. In spite of the storm and the fierce wind. Fierce means very deadly, terrible, or horrible. It didn't fall. I heard the wind last night, said Johnsy. I thought it would have fallen. It will surely fall today. Then I will die. Double L, that means will, I will die. Double L is short form of will. You won't die. Won't means will not die. Won't means will not die, said Sue energetically. Energetically means powerfully, with full energy. You have to live for your friends. What would happen to me if you die? Johnsy smiled weakly. Weakly means very feebly, not strongly, and closed her eyes. After every hour or so, she would look out of the window and find the leaf still there. It seemed to be clinging to the creeper. Clinging means sticking. Clinging means sticking. In the evening there was another storm, but the leaf did not fall. Johnsy lay for a long. Lay means lay is second form of lie. Then she called out to Sue, I have been a bad girl. You have looked after me so lovingly, and I have not cooperated with you. I have been depressed and gloomy. Gloomy means very sad, miserable. The last leaf has shown me how wicked I have been. Wicked means very bad, very devilish, or very villainy. I have realized that it is a sin to want to die. It is a sin. Sin means irreligious deed. She hugged Johnsy. Hugged means embraced. EMBRACED. Then she gave her lots of hot soup and mirror. Johnsy combed her hair and smiled brightly. In the afternoon, the doctor came after examining his patient. Examining means checking up. He told Sue, Johnsy now has the will to live. Here, the will means not showing future. Here in this sentence, will means wish or desire. Remember, will means wish or desire. I am confident she will recover soon. Now, I must go downstairs and see Behraman. He is also suffering from pneumonia. But I am afraid. I am afraid means I am scared. I am horrified. There is no hope for him. The next morning, she came and sat on Johnsy's bed. Taking Johnsy's hand in hers, she said, I have something to tell you. Mr. Behraman died of pneumonia this morning. He was ill. Ill means sick, not healthy. For only 2 days. The first day, the janitor. Here, janitor means a watchman or security who is looking after the building. That is janitor. Janitor found him on his bed, his clothes and shoes wet. Wet means not dry. Wet is opposite of dry. And he was shivering. Shivering means vibrating. He was vibrating, he was shivering. He had been out in that stormy night. So, dear friends, you understood how the paragraphs are read. How can we read perfectly any lesson, and how can you understand the meanings of harder words? Here, vocabularies are keys to find out a way of talking in English. Here, vocabularies and their meanings are keys to get success, and definitely you will be celebrity renowned person by having such vocabularies and their meanings. So last paragraph, then they found a ladder. So, and lantern. Lantern means just one kind of torch that is used at night while holding a lantern, still lighted, lying. Lighted means burnt, lying near his bed. There were also some brushes and green and yellow paints on the floor near the ladder. Johnsie, dear, said Sue, look out of the window. Look at that. I will live. Haven't you wondered? Wondered means surprised. Wondered means surprised. Have you wondered why it doesn't flutter? Flutter means opening and closing. Flutter means just suddenly fly away. That is flutter. It doesn't flutter when the wind blows. That is Behram's masterpiece. Best example. He painted it the night the last leaf fell. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you want to obtain more videos, just subscribe my channel and stay online. Don't go away. Do not disappear suddenly without watching this video. I ensure for your expertise by understanding this video. In this way, a habit of reading can be developed by you. When you know a perfect habit of reading any type of passage, comprehension, or any extract, obviously your confidence will assist you to get it right. Here, it's a matter not to be pessimist, depressed, or disappointed, but instead of being depressed, be hopeful and stay away from despair. Be optimistic, be a positive thinker. Obviously, you will understand everything. Vocabularies can be helping you to overcome your fear. So, when you fight a fear by becoming confident and showing confidence, day by day your courage will increase. Your strong determination, courage, bravery, and painstaking nature are responsible factors for being successful. So, for being successful, it's all necessary. How can a normal man become successful? How can a layman become successful celebrity? So first of all, knowing lots of vocabularies, talking will be easy, talking will be cakewalk, that means very easy task. Cakewalk means easy task. So keep watching all the videos, and as I talk to you in English, as I explain, just follow my method and start communicating with my staff. The ways of my teaching, training, as well as explanation are hidden secrets for you, and obviously your eagerness will look everywhere. So, dear audience, keep waiting for the next video.